Hi, all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing well out there today. So what I have here for you today is a haul from the most recent pre-order. I believe this was the end of April this was held for Salt Mountain Melts, which is a fairly new vendor to me. I think this is only my second order directly with Salt Mountain Melts. I picked up a couple of things in D-stashes, but yeah, I think this is only my second order with the vendor herself. She doesn't tend to, and when I say she, Salt Mountain Melts is owned by Amanda Dixon. Super sweet lady. She doesn't tend to hold RTSs that I've seen after her pre-orders. I do see her throw out like a mystery sampler. In fact, she just did one last night. I'm recording this on Saturday, July 20th. And I saw her do one of those mystery samplers last night, which I kind of was excited about, but I totally forgot about it. There are so many, at least I feel like it, there are so many vendor pre-orders or RTSs going on this weekend. Yeah, I'm a little overwhelmed, especially because some of them are my favorites. Like Zape opened up their fall collection today. That opened up at noon. I placed my order right away. I knew I was going to go in for that because I love Zape's wax. I haven't been on the site since, so I don't know how that's going, if anything is sold out or not. Usually Zape still has scents on their site for at least a couple of days, but like I said, I haven't been on, so I can't say for sure. Who else? Brita's Creepy Treasures is holding a coffee sampler tonight at 6 p.m., which, yeah, I'm like filming this at like, it's almost 5:30, so I've got to watch my time because I'm definitely going on and ordering that. Who else this weekend? Super Tarts is doing an RTS tonight, which is going to be a silent opening again between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Brandy's time, which is Pacific time. So for me, it's kind of late. It's going to be between 9 and 11. I'm on the East Coast. So I did make some scent requests. So I'm the type that if I make a request and she pours it, that's with any vendor, I feel like I'm kind of obligated to buy it. Like, I don't make scent requests because I just want to see the vendor put that on their site. Like, I make scent requests because I really want to try that wax, or I want more of that wax, whichever the case may be. Tomorrow, Sunday, Traverse City Wax is holding an RTS. I'm not sure of the time, but I think she's usually like an 8 o'clock p.m. stalker. I could be wrong. Check out Facebook group for any information that you're looking to know, because that may be inaccurate. Like I said, there's so many going on that like I've got so much information joggling around in my brain. Also tomorrow is Salt Mountain Melts pre-order. So she's got a new one coming up with fall scents tomorrow. And I believe that starts at 2 p.m. Mountain Time. So that's Amanda's time. That's 4 p.m. for me because I'm Eastern. I'll try to remember to post below that information so you'll have it, since this video is relating to Salt Mountain Melts. I plan to go in on that. I'm going to go in a little light. The good thing with Amanda's list is they're not overly large. So, I mean, you could still do some damage if you buy a lot of certain scents, but usually I can get away with a smaller pre-order. I don't do too much damage, and I'm pretty happy with what comes. Just like I said, she doesn't usually do an RTS. So if you fall in love with something, it may be a while before you can get your hands on it again. So that part makes me a little sad, but it is what it is. Like I said, I'm pretty new to this vendor, so I don't want to buy large items of certain scents that I'm just not sure if I'm going to like from this vendor yet. I have warmed a few pieces of wax from this vendor and have been pleased with how it performs in my house. So I believe this will be a vendor that I continue to buy from, but I'm still getting to know her scents. So anyway, like I said, her lists are not overly large. I think she has like between 15 and 17 blends on the current one that's going to be held tomorrow. So if you're interested in that, check it out. And I don't remember who else. There may be other vendors. There's just, like I said, there's just so much going on this weekend. So tonight, I have Domino here beside me. He's laying next to me on the couch. I always have like a sheet laying on my couch that keeps the dogs kind of cool. They like to lay. There's pillows underneath, and they like to lay on those pillows. Jersey is actually visiting with my daughter. She's been having a rough time. My daughter moved out a couple years ago, and Jersey's been having a rough time since then. She definitely clung more to my daughter than she did to me, so that was kind of hard for her. And then my daughter still comes around a lot, so I think sometimes it gets confusing for her, although it's a good thing. She gets to see her all the time. So we decided it would give me a little bit of a break and let my daughter spend some time with her. So yeah, she took her for the weekend and she'll be back tomorrow. So it's just me and Domino having a little special weekend together. Everything has been good. He's been sweet as pie. He's just my sweetest little boy and I just love him to death. And you didn't tune in to hear about Domino or my weekend. You tuned in to hear about my haul from Salt Mountain Melts. So if you are still here after all that chitter chatter and still interested in seeing what I got from Salt Mountain Melts, stay tuned. So, like I said, this was from the April pre-order. I think it was like April 28th or something like that. Amanda was a little late on getting this out. It started shipping, I think, around the end of the first week of July. I recently got this. I want to say maybe last week. But she kept us informed the whole time, and I really don't care if a vendor is late on getting their orders out. I have plenty of wax to keep me busy, and I just really appreciate the communication, that's all. And she did absolutely that, and that's all I could ask for. So that doesn't bother me in the least. Some unexpected things came up, like her husband got hurt. And you know, these are ordinary people just like you and I, and things happen. And I totally understand that you can't always make your goal. We can't always make our goal in things that we do in life. So anyway, jumping off my soapbox. The first thing in the box were a couple pieces of candy. And I've never had this candy before, but it looks like it's called Zots. There's two little pieces there. One is blue raspberry and one is watermelon. I like both of those scents. So they feel like they're some sort of hard candy, so I will absolutely enjoy those. The next thing in the box was Amanda's business card, which says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And it has her Facebook, and it has her email, and it has her business logo. There's that. And I picked up, it looks like I've got 6 soufflés and 5 tubs. Like I said, I don't normally go in big unless the scent notes are just speaking to me, or maybe there's been a lot of hype about a blend and the scent notes are speaking to me, because, you know, even if there's a lot of hype about the blend, I'll still usually get it smaller until I've smelled it myself if the scent notes sound to me like, I'm not sure. But I did go in and get a few tubs. I didn't pick up any lobes because I've got to familiarize myself more with this vendor before I decide to do that. But yeah, we'll start with the soufflés first. So the first soufflé I picked up was All Your Dreams in Vending Machines. I love that name. Name is so cool. This is scent notes of lavender marshmallow, frosted sugar cookies, cotton candy frosting. I've been picking up quite a few lavender blends this year, and I'm just not totally loving them. I can give or take a lavender if it's super sweet, like the Bath & Body Works candle, lavender marshmallow. Oh my gosh, I love that candle. Also, the pink lavender and espresso candle, which basically smells like lavender marshmallow with a tiny bit of espresso. Love that candle. I have multiples. I love them. If it had just said lavender, I probably wouldn't went in on it, but it said lavender marshmallow, so I wanted to try it. And plus, there was a lot of hype around this scent. You know how it goes. You get curious. And because I wasn't sure how soon it would be before Amanda would offer this again, I had to go in. So, this is nice. I definitely get that lavender that I'm not always crazy about, but it is sweetened by the marshmallow. I'm assuming lavender marshmallow is probably a single oil that is a Bath & Body Works dupe. But I feel like the oil is a little bit stronger on the lavender, where I feel like the Bath & Body Works candle is a little bit stronger on the sweetness of that marshmallow. Cotton candy frosting, again, with just sweetness a little. I'm still getting that lavender pretty strong. Frosted sugar cookies. Oh yeah, you definitely get frosted sugar cookies. I almost feel like I'm picking up the icing of the sugar cookies. But to me, on my nose, the lavender is a prominent note. And maybe that's just because, you know, I don't always love lavender. But I do enjoy it in certain blends. And I will continue to get lavender because, like I said, I do enjoy it at times. It's usually something that I warm in my bedroom, except for those 2 aforementioned candles, because I just love them so much that I just burn them anywhere. But yeah, this is okay. I don't know that I would say this is my favorite. In fact, I would not say it's my favorite, but only because it has that lavender in it. But I don't dislike it. So I think I will actually enjoy this. I'll reserve judgment until I warm it, but on cold, I would say it's probably not something I'm going to get again. But I do know it's a pretty popular blend. It's well liked, and that is all your dreams in vending machines. It smells very strong, I will tell you that. So the next scent I got, I was very confused about this one. I kept going back and forth whether or not I just wanted to get a tub. And so in the end, I just decided to get the souffle because I thought the scent notes kind of sounded generic. But at the same time, even though they sounded generic, they sounded right up my alley. So yeah, do you ever go through that where you just go back and forth with yourself? Souffle, tub, loaf. Like, what do you do? Yeah, the problems we have, right? So this is Barbie a la mode. And I was going through her Facebook page to see what people had to say about this scent. And just looking at this hot pink wax that people had in tubs. I so wanted that tub just because of that hot pink wax. I mean, not that I don't get it in a souffle, but there's just something about a tub, guys, with that. Yeah. And after I smell this, I regretted not getting the tub. But anyway, the scent notes are pink sugar, cotton candy frosting, southern vanilla ice cream cone. See? Very simple, very generic, right? It's so sweet. It's almost like a fluffy sweetness, if you understand what I'm saying. I know the cotton candy is cotton candy frosting, but it really has that cotton candy fluffiness vibe. And the pink sugar is making it smell feminine and sweet, sugary. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Do I get the ice cream cone? Yeah, I do. It's slight, but there's definitely a little bit of bakery to this. But it's just a fluffy, sweet candy concoction. Yeah, it's, yeah. Really wish I had gotten a tub, and who knows when we'll see it again, especially now that we're getting to vendors starting to offer fall blends like Amanda is tomorrow in her pre-order. And, you know, the next pre-orders we're going to start seeing Christmas scents. So it's probably not going to be till next year that we see it again, if we do. But this is Barbie a la mode. I may be keeping my eyes peeled for some destashes and see if I could pick up more of that. So the next scent I got, and I'm not sure why I got this, because again, it's kind of a generic scent, but I got it. So I must have been thinking at the time, I really want this. So this is Boardwalk Sorbet. You know, I do like melon scents. This is watermelon sorbet, strawberry, and salty sea air. And by the way, Amanda adds pour dates to all of her wax. Love, love, love that. It saves me so much time and saves me from forgetting, because I'm 50 years old, and at my age, I don't remember crap anymore. So I can't tell you how many times I put my wax away and realize that I did not write the dates on it and have to go back and pull it all out and write the dates. And if I remember later, I'm a mess, guys. This is nice, though. Don't regret it. I'm just like, why did I get it? Because I do have quite a bit of melon scents in my collection, so I didn't really need this. I could have picked something else, but obviously I wanted it. Who knows what I was thinking at the time. But this is a nice melon, salty sea air scent. I couldn't tell you that this watermelon sorbet is any different than like a typical watermelon oil. But it's a nice melon. I like it. It is leaning more artificial than it is authentic, but that tends to be the case in wax. And that's not something that bothers me in the least. I actually like watermelon that smells a bit artificial. Because, it's, well, I was going to say, let's face it, watermelon doesn't have much of a scent, but it really does. I mean, you know when you cut through a watermelon, if you've got a good one or you've got a crappy one, you know this because it's so sugary sweet. I love me some watermelon, guys. I mean, when I was pregnant with my daughter, everybody was certain I was going to give birth to a watermelon because I ate it so much. Granted, I could have ate worse things, but I ate it so much. I could kill a big, huge watermelon in 2 days by myself, not sharing. Boardwalk Sorbet, guys. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So the next scent I picked up, I was not going to get. At first, when I saw the name, I was like, oh yes, I need. And then I thought about it and I was like, come on, Terry, you know that you really don't love like circus concession or circus or fair type scents, because they tend to have apple in them, or they tend to have caramel popcorn. And when caramel is mixed with popcorn and caramel is mixed with apple, I don't always love it. Now, granted, there are some scents that I do, that I enjoy a lot. But in vendor wax, I kind of stay away from it because it tends to be too much. But Lexi from Two Quick Wicks was raving about this scent. And still, it doesn't mean I had to be swayed, because I know that Lexi likes these type of scents. I mean, she's even made a basket. I will post her information below. You have to watch her videos. I love, love, love her videos. She just seems like the sweetest person ever. I just adore how she talks about scents. I just adore seeing her face light up when she talks about things. And I know these kind of scents are her vibe. But she really talked this up, and I was like, she just looks so excited when she smells it. She just looks like she's so happy about the scent. I have to at least try it. So I did. This is Carnival Cupcakes. And this is scent notes of cupcakes at Tiffany's, kettle corn, and strawberry pound cake. So kettle corn's kind of scaring me. It could be okay. It's not caramel popcorn. It's not caramel kettle corn. But still, the popcorn is kind of scaring me. So I was thinking with the strawberry pound cake and the cupcakes at Tiffany's, it might be okay. I love those two scent notes. They are absolutely my jam. So let's see. So right off the bat, I get the cupcakes at Tiffany's. And I'm not mad about that at all. That I was going to say caramel kettle corn. That kettle corn, it's there, but it's, to my nose, it's slight. And you know how it is when you're not crazy about something. Sometimes that scent is the first thing you smell and all you smell. Not the case here. I'm definitely getting that cupcakes at Tiffany's strongest. And I get a little bit of that strawberry pound cake. Oh, the strawberry creaminess right in the background. I really don't get a lot of that kettle corn at all. Now, that's not to say it won't come out strong on warm. And I can't remember if Lexi says that it does or not. But we'll see. But on cold, yeah, I like it. So I'm glad that I listened to Lexi and I picked that up. So that is Carnival Cupcakes. Next, I picked up Pink Pine Cones. Pink Pine Cones has scent notes of vanilla birch, roasted pine cones, and strawberry pound cake. That sounds right up my alley. I love vanilla birch. I love me some pine cones. And you just heard me talk about how I love strawberry pound cake. I'm going to take one of these out. I can't remember if she does layers. I don't know. She may not. She doesn't. Or at least it doesn't in this one. But oh my gosh. But there it is up close, guys. Oh. This is lovely. Now, is it revolutionary? No. I mean, we've gotten scents like this from vendors before. But I really like these types of scents. And as I get to know this vendor, I wanted it. So, I definitely get the vanilla birch. I get the strawberry pound cake. And I get the pine cones. I get all three scents. And they blend together wonderfully. Yeah, I absolutely love scents like this. And this is a great transitional scent, I feel like. This is perfect to start warming. And also perfect to warm like in January and February. But I also think this is perfect to start warming when you're trying to think of what do I do after Halloween and Thanksgiving. But it's not quite Christmas. And even though I'm about to start getting in the Christmas scents, it's still November. And I kind of don't want a Christmas scent. Yeah, this is perfect for that time of year. That is Pink Pine Cones. So happy to have that in my collection. And the last souffle I got was Sticky Fingers. By the way, guys, I love her labels. They're so aesthetically adorable. Yeah, she's pretty artistic. I love them. This has scent notes of Bonfire Bliss, and I wasn't sure because I don't know exactly what's in that oil, but I know it's a smoky one. So I tend to shy away from smoky, although I have found some recently that, you know, if they're not too smoky, just a little bit of smoky blended in with other things, I can really enjoy them. So, Bonfire Bliss, toasted marshmallow, marshmallow fluff, fire roasted marshmallow, and pie crust. Now, with all that marshmallow, I was thinking, how smoky could that Bonfire Bliss be, right? And pie crust. This is lovely. It is so sweet. You definitely get a little smoky here, but that sweetness is so sweet. Oh, this is your ooey, gooey, sweet, melting marshmallow over the campfire. So good. Like, Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside has nothing on this. And then you add in that pie crust that gives this a little bit of a bakery. Oh, guys. I'm so glad I picked this up. This is another one. I'm like, why didn't I get a tub? But I just told you why I didn't get a tub. And I'm going to regret it. That's the thing. I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, there's so much wonderful wax out there. I mean, we don't need a big size and everything, right? So that's Sticky Fingers. Oh, smells good. Smells good. Smells good. Okay, guys. So, down to my tubs. Like I said, I think I said earlier, I picked up 5 tubs. So the first one I picked up was purely persuasion in the Facebook group. I am so easily swayed. It's ridiculous. I am the kind that, you know, the thought gets in my head and I'm like thinking about it and thinking about it. I'm like, I have to have it. And I don't know why I have such FOMO. Like, one day, I need therapy. So, like I was saying, the first tub I picked up, which I was highly persuaded to do. Honestly, no one said, hey, Terry, you need to pick up this. No, they didn't. This is Fireside Cookies. And her tubs, by the way, are 8 ounces. I can't remember what her souffle size is. I want to say it's between 3.5 and 4. It looks like your typical souffle size. And this is your typical tub size. This is notes of roasted pine cones, Palo Santo, marshmallow fireside, and sugar cookie. I had to try Amanda's Palo Santo. Had to do it. Yeah, this is nice. Ooh, there's such a sweetness to it, and it's obviously coming from that sugar cookie. I mean, the fireside marshmallow, or marshmallow fireside, is also letting sweetness here, but that sugar cookie comes alive more to me, at least on cold. I do get the roasted pine cones. It's a nice sweet pine cone. The Palo Santo does not come across to my nose as real strong here. No, like, honestly, if I just picked this up and did not know that Palo Santo was in here, I don't know if I would be able to tell you it was. Yeah. Do I smell it on the bottom? I get that sugar cookie, but I guess that makes sense because Fireside Cookies is the name of this blend. But I really get that sugar cookie. I feel like the cookie note is really the star here. And I do, like I said, get the pine cone and the marshmallow fireside, but it really does. I mean, that's the perfect name for it. It really does smell like what the name is here, and that is Fireside Cookies. Next, this was also a popular scent on the board, the Facebook group, I should say. I was persuaded by a few here, but it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. Old Beach Roller Coaster. And this has notes of beach nights. If it said beach nights, I'm probably going to go a little larger. Funnel cake and blackberry. I wasn't sure about her funnel cake. I know that sometimes funnel cake can be spicy. Hello. Say hi. Hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, this is sweetest boy ever. This is sweetest. I say hi to the peoples. Okay. Say you miss your friend. Oh, see me. Okay. Did you eat your dinner? I'll go check on you when I finish this. Yes, sir. As I was saying, Old Beach Roller Coaster just has notes of beach nights, funnel cake, and blackberry. I wasn't sure about the funnel cake note. I was thinking it could be spicy. I've heard that Amanda's blackberry is really good, so that intrigued me. I do love me some blackberry, and you know I love me some beach nights. So I was like, I'm going to go for it. Let's see. That blackberry. Her blackberry is so strong. And I love it. I do get the Beach Nights, but I feel like the blackberry stands out the most. But the Beach Nights is definitely there. And the funnel cake, again, like that Palo Santo in that other blend. If I didn't know it was in here, I don't think I could tell you it was there. It's definitely not spicy, let's put it that way. Yeah, blackberry is definitely the star here. This smells juicy, and it smells like a body care type of scent with the Beach Nights in there. It smells sweet. Yeah, it's good, guys. That's Old Beach Roller Coaster. Next in the tub, I picked up Catching Rays. That yellow wax is gorgeous. And this, guys, I wish I had gotten a loaf. You know I love me some suntan oil scents. And this is Boom Boom Creamy Coconut, Banana, and Suntan Lotion. Guys, these are all favorite scent notes of mine. I love me some Boom Boom. I love me some coconut. I love me some banana. I love me some suntan lotion. Why didn't I just trust that I should get a loaf? I'm so mad at myself, but yeah, I mean, this scent obviously is not for everyone. It's obviously a certain vibe, but it's my kind of vibe. I love this kind of stuff. It's kind of like that banana coconut sunscreen type of scent. Fake banana, of course, but it just blends in so well with that suntan oil vibe. This smells more to me more like a lighter type of sun. Like, it's not slam you, smack you down in your face like Sun and Sand is from Yankee Candle. But it's so good. It's banana-y, it's coconutty. It's definitely your Laffy Taffy banana, but that's fine with me. Oh, and you get that Boom Boom. It's right there on top. Oh, so good. It's so good. It's so good. I'm so mad. But you know what? Live and learn. Next time, I will definitely get that in a loaf. So that is Catching Rays. Next, guys, I just knew I was going to love this. And again, I don't know why I didn't straight go for the loaf. Because like I said, I just knew this has been so heavily talked about. I've been wanting to see this come to her pre-order, and when it did, again, why did I not go bigger? But I digress. This is Outer Banks. And I'm sure I'm late to the party because it seems like everybody, hello again. Everybody seems to know what this smells like but me. This is, hello, little bud. Excuse me, sir. Do you mind? I'm going to go check on your meal in a second. Let me finish this up because it's almost time for me to do my pre-order here. This is Beach Nights Marshmallow Cake Sugar Cookie. I mean, if something says Beach Nights, I'm going to get it. If something says marshmallow, I'm probably going to get it. Sugar Cookie, I expect this to be a super creamy Beach Nights. This is so good. Oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh, that Beach Nights. It's just that. It is a super, super creamy Beach Nights. If a super, super creamy Beach Nights sounds like it's your jam, this has you. Now, I don't know what this is going to throw like when I warm it, but guys, this smells amazing on cold. Oh my gosh. Why did I not get a loaf? Why? Why? That's Outer Banks. And last but not least, this was probably, I don't know. It's hard because those last two I showed you were definitely favorites, and this is too. They may have been a three-way tie. This Amanda posted was her top seller, and yeah, I mean, even though it was a new scent, after smelling it, if I knew what this smelled like before she had posted that, I would have been like, yep, I understand why. This is Pink Cow. And I had a feeling the wax would be pink because, you know, it's called Pink Cow. And, you know, that swayed me too. But this is scent notes of vanilla shake, vanilla wafers, and strawberry. Vanilla wafers is one of those oils I don't always detect very well. But, oh my gosh, look at that glitter in there. I totally detect it in here. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, you definitely get that vanilla. And it does come across as like a wafer. And there is like a creamy vibe that's saying to me this is kind of like a vanilla milkshake, but it doesn't really give you a cold vibe. You know how some waxes give you a cold vibe, but usually those cold vibes are reserved for waxes that have like peppermint and like a chili air type of scent. And that, of course, is not here. This is definitely your bakery gourmand blend. And that strawberry. Guys, I was in the D-Stash group very recently, and someone had this as part of her D-Stash. I literally went in and bought everything she had. It's like, wanted more of this. This, to me, honest to goodness, smells like I just opened a pack of strawberry wafers. That's exactly what this smells like to my nose. And I love strawberry wafers. Guilty pleasure. Guilty pleasure. I absolutely love this. I can't wait to see what this comes alive like on warm. Like I said, I'm still getting to know Salt Mountain Melt, so I am still learning about cure time, stuff like that. The stuff I have melted so far, I've picked up in D-Stashes, so they were pretty well cured. I have not melted anything that I've ordered from Amanda so far, but I've only done 2 orders from her. So yeah, I'm still learning about cure time. It's funny, you see some people post that, you know, they basically melt something right away, and then others put it away for like 6 months. So I usually like to wait a month or 2, but you know, it's a learning process, and this is just a vendor I'm still learning about as to how long I need to let her wax it, but everything smells absolutely strong on cold. That is Pink Cow. And guys, I'm absolutely loving my haul. I loved how everything smelled. Like I said, the lavender one was a little iffy to me, but that is just, again, my personal scent preference. And I appreciated the candy and, you know, all the love and care that Amanda gave to this wax before she sent it out. You can tell she cares. She makes the most adorable labels. Her wax is so gorgeous. The colors just speak to me. I mean, guys, look at that. Is that not beautiful? It's like my little tower of color. My little tower of summer colors. Did you go in on this pre-order? And if you did, tell me what you got. Tell me what you think of what you got. If there are some really fantastic ones that I really need to go in on for sure tomorrow in that pre-order, let me know. Some scents I kind of am hesitating on because they may have a scent note that I'm not always crazy about. But if you have some true and tried that you really love, comment below. Let me know about that scent and let me know why you love it. I may have to try it. So guys, if you enjoyed this content today, I hope you will give me a thumbs up, a like. I hope you will subscribe to my channel. Come back again. I would love to have you here where I talk about all things home fragrance, including candles, vendor wax, Scentsy wax, retail wax, you name it. I'm probably going to talk about it, even if it has nothing to do with wax. And you might get lucky enough to see a cameo from one of my darling little spaniels. Yeah, come back, guys. And I hope you have a wonderful night. And I will see you in the next video, guys. Bye-bye.